Please have your hats again this year. And the other is, but out of all the episodes, which was your favorite?
Wow, good question. Let's start with Rachel.
Wow. Gosh, there were so many great episodes last season. I do have to say episodes 1 and episodes 2 we shot together, and Jon Cassar directed them, and he's brilliant and lovely. And to set up a show that is so intricate and is so complicated and has so many moving parts and such interesting storylines and is so complex. The first 2 episodes of last season I thought were so well done, because you have to get an audience in and you have to explain a lot, and a lot happens in those 2 episodes to really set up everything that we did for the rest of season 1 and now in season 2. So I would have to say a combination of those 2.
Cool. And yeah, I think there are new hats this season. In fact, we have some set aside for you guys here. Not all of you, of course. Just certain ones. But we'll get to that at the end of the panel here.
Thank you.
No problem. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. One of the things I love about Continuum is actually it takes place in Vancouver. You're not only shot in Vancouver, but it's a very Canadian-based show. And I'm just wondering, because it aired in Sci-Fi in the States, I'm just wondering what's the reaction been like to American fans to a show that takes place in Vancouver, BC, and they may not be familiar with a lot of street names you see, like Granville or Canby or Arbutus. So I'm just wondering, how does the reception been like in the States?
I don't think it's been any different. Taking place in any large sort of cosmopolitan North American city, I'm very happy and not surprised to see that American audience is completely accepted. I don't know. I haven't seen any kind of thing, because we're not that unfamiliar.
If the show is good, it doesn't matter where it's set.
Exactly. The storytelling
said that
is
earlier
strong.
today.
Yeah, totally.
We really wanted to set it in Abbotsford, but the network wouldn't let us. Maybe the spin-off. Yes?
Hi, this is a question for each of you.
Sorry, can you speak up a little?
Sorry. This is a question for each of you. I was wondering, what was your favorite show, sci-fi show growing up, and what is your favorite sci-fi show now?
Oh, well, let's just run across the board. Roger.
You know, I remember this show when I was a kid in Jamaica, Logan's Run. Way back.
Will I get my 3 years back, Mother? Mother, will I get my 3 years back?
That was a show that I loved. And now, Continuum.
Totes. I would say, yeah, Continuum for sure. And growing up, I really liked Doctor Who. And I don't remember that much about it now, because it's a long time ago. But Tom Baker was my favorite Doctor Who.
I gotta go with Star Trek Next Generation. I feel like I'm carrying on the black sci-fi nerd legacy. And now, I don't know if this counts, but I love the show Misfits.
Michael Dorn is so disappointed right now.
Right. I don't know, you get it? Go ahead. Come a little something. Yeah. But the show Misfits, does that count as...
I think of the original Star Trek, and yeah, it was the first time as a kid I'd watch it and go, oh wow, there's something really cool here. They're able to tell these stories about now, but from the future, and the diversity as well on screen. I remember being kind of like interested in that. And then now, definitely Continuum.
I don't know if it counts, but I was a big fan of Inspector Gadget. I kind of had a crush on Penny, and I always wanted to be Inspector Gadget. And that was my favorite show growing up. I watched it every morning with my toast and peanut butter.
So, I only had 3 TV channels growing up, and we were only really allowed to watch a half an hour of TV a week or a night, and we watched a lot of Jeopardy, which doesn't qualify.
That explains a lot about you.
We had family competitions, which also is not sci-fi. But yeah, I I was not a big TV watcher as a child. I mean, Cosby Show was on, that's also not sci-fi. So I think my love of sci-fi has grown as I've been in the business and I've had the opportunity to participate in different shows, whether Alias counts or not as sci-fi, I'm pretty sure that it does. But movies, and now obviously in Continuum and being in Star Trek and stuff, I think my love of sci-fi has really been born out of my direct experience working in the industry and with the genre.
I grew up watching a lot of movies. I wasn't allowed to watch a lot of TV also, so I mean, obviously huge Star Wars fan. Watched them so many times. It's annoying for people to watch them with me because you just sit there and you quote the whole movie, right? But I like a lot of action shows. Manimal, way back in the day. Knight Rider. I loved all those shows. But sci-fi is one of my favorite genres, and I can't wait to go see Oblivion this weekend. Anybody else?
Yeah.
I was a big fan of Star Trek. All incarnations. Most of them, actually. And big fan of Mr. Shatner. And my current favorite would have to be Continuum, or else I will get fired. But given my personal working history, I'm rather a big fan of quite a few sci-fi shows, shockingly enough, one of which would be Stargate. Yeah, there's a few. So, but I've always loved science fiction. I've always loved reading it too, like Larry Niven, awesome, the World series, all that sort of stuff. So I'm a big fan of the genre in general. And go Star Wars!
Yeah, you know, when you said Knight Rider, that brought me right back. I promised my mom I would buy her a Knight Rider car once I got old enough to be able to afford it. Yeah, but I grew up watching the original Star Trek with my grandpa, and it was great because it was something we could connect on. We didn't have a lot of things in common, but for that episode, we'd sit down and we'd talk, and so it was a nice way to connect with him. But really, Voyager is my favorite Star Trek. I own the whole season, and if you don't, you can come up and talk. We'll talk. Janeway, like female captain. Okay. So right now, I think that's, you know, aside from Continuum being the obvious I love, and I'd watch the show even if I wasn't on it. But it helps that I'm on it, because, yeah. But I think right now, Falling Skies is pretty cool. I like that show, so, and I'm on that too.
Aren't you on that too?
Yeah.
Next question, please. Next question.